No, sir. I've quit drinking.
You've seen the error of your ways.
No, I just can't afford it.
That's cute. I remember when I had my first beer.
Yes, sweetheart, I have a rare condition which requires me to drink one of those every 15 minutes, please.
Yeah, well, give me a fucking drink. Move it, you little prick.
I'm sorry, Bruce. These boys get that syrup in them. They get a little antsy and they're pantsy. They just can't keep them under control.
Cheers. Welcome back to Reels, Booze, and Bros, a.k.a. RB2 podcast. Your host, Jay. Host, Brian.
Yo.
Elevated Real Bro fan Kev to host. Demoted him back to Real Bro fan. Tonight, we're just going to go with...
cut already.
Let's elevate him up again to host.
Hooray!
Hooray! He's there back in promotion. We'll see how long we keep going back and forth with it. But you know what? Because we're all here to cheers you guys up. So, how we doing, bros? Let's get it going.
Man, not too bad.
Not
Two
too
weeks
bad.
in a row. Look at that.
Almost.
One more, and that's a winning streak.
Yeah, I'm trying. Oh God, Major League Sense. That's very good. What's going on? Yeah.
I don't want to hit my beer.
Gonna hit your beer. Just
I'm taking preventive measures.
that microphone's not plugged in, so it's fine.
You're not plugged
That's
in.
just hanging out. All right, so let's get to it. We got a fantastic reel for tonight. The previous one on our podcast though was 300 Sparta. This one is for Sparta. What a fantastic movie. This Zack Snyder's best in my opinion. This is what the true use of his cinematography, his slow motion, his way out there storytelling.
Taking existing source material and not fucking it up.
And not not fucking it up. But yeah, true. Putting his own little spin on it and then made it great. An epic fucking tale. Mm-hmm. Gerard Butler put himself on the map as well.
Oh, yeah.
With that, I can't see anyone else playing that role besides him.
No.
Yeah. So it just wouldn't have hit as hard if it was someone else.
Yeah, no, launch careers. And like we said, I kept saying before, like, no one, Fassbender, who saw that coming? Like, him becoming a star.
Like, rewatching it, he had so many lines in that movie. Like, I was like, holy shit.
We'll fight in the shade.
You had to say it, didn't you? All right, so before we get on to the... Because what an epic movie. But this one we're about to do tonight is even... Oh, God damn. Hey, you got any thoughts last on 300, Kev, before we move on?
300 is one more than 299. I'm pretty sure that's how math works.
All right, then. That's how it is. Thank you, Professor.
You're welcome.
It's all right. We brought in...
Am I getting demoted again?
No, not yet. That's a great dad joke if you want to go on that lines. All right, so fuck it. Let's move it on to the reel for tonight. Braveheart. Oh, we are doing it. I'd have to say this is Mel Gibson's... he has had a ton of bangers in his career. But could this be his all-time best movie?
His masterpiece?
Could it be?
Well, he won Best Director and Best Actor, right? So
was that for...
Or no, Best Director and Best Picture?
Was it for Passion of the Christ? It was this one?
He won Best Director for this.
There's a 5-time Academy Award or something like that, I think it was.
And I think Best Picture.
Was it? Oh, man.
Are we sure it's not Lethal Weapon 4? Are we sure it's not his best movie?
Listen, I love Lethal Weapon stuff that's going on. All right. Before we move on to that, let's run me around in the fridge that's going on here. It's so fucking loud. Why is it so loud? We don't have that much. We would never bring... How much glass do we have that's so loud? All right, Brian, let's get on with the Battle River Brewing beer you brought for tonight.
Yeah, it's called Patriot. It's another IPA. To be honest, it's also another banger Mel Gibson movie. Yeah, to be honest, I was actually looking for Tom's River Brewing because they're more like Irish and Celtic sort of stuff. So, yeah, I just didn't get to the store in time, so that's my bad.
Yeah, you dropped the ball. You dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Either way, they're both from Tom's River, both these breweries, and Battle River is, like we said before, is a solid brewery. This IPA pretty smooth. It's 7%. The one last week was like a 7.5, so they're no real aftertaste. So it's nice, and for them, I feel like most of their stuff is very easy.
Yeah. Where's Battle River? Somewhere in...
It's in Tom's River.
Tom's River? Oh, yeah. Yes, that's them. It's by the...
Yeah, it's like off of 37.
Okay. Yeah, we've had a couple of them from before.
Yeah.
This is probably like a third or fourth one we had from there. So yeah, I agree. I like the Battle River Brewing, this the Patriot one. 7%, as you said, stated 7%. Can doesn't match the it does. It gets a little bit the more of the movie The Patriot is would be better for it. But you know what? Fuck it. It's Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in that movie as well. So got it. We'll take it. I like it. I do taste a little bit of aftertaste of an IPA that's there. Not as smooth as some of the other ones, but it still goes down smooth.
I think last week's had a little more IPA.
Yes, that one when you line them up,
taste.
you taste it like that's definitely what an IPA would be tasting like when you first try one. But this one, not so much. And all the other ones we've always had before have never really tasted as much as an IPA. They're like, this is not an IPA. This is just fucking delicious. Like man, all the Icarus brews and a lot of the Canes, a bunch of the Sources. What are the other beers that we've drunk in the past really don't taste like that? Some of the Magnifies are like that as well. They're more in the sour and sweet. Oh god, that's rough. And sour and sweetness. Those
Some of those extra hops.
yeah, those, I don't know if they're hops or sugar or what's going on. They just fuck me up. But those don't taste like IPAs. That's there. So, but they're fantastic. Kev, your thoughts?
So yeah, when we first cracked this open, I said, "Oh, that's a tasty beer." And I definitely, after taking a few more sips, it's still good, but you can definitely taste that aftertaste you're talking about, though. So
Yeah.
but I'm enjoying it. I think I like the one last week. This is still good. I think I like the last one better.
Okay.
I think I like the more IPA taste of that one than this one. Probably this one definitely tastes a little bit lighter.
It does. Has a little lighter.
last
Yeah.
one, yeah.
I think I agree with you a little better as well because it's a close, but
What was the one we had last week again?
it's in the fridge.
I think it was Warhorse.
Warhorse.
Okay, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
there's one more in the fridge that's in there. I gotcha. Okay. Now let's get to it. Braveheart. So, in Braveheart, Mel Gibson stars as William Wallace, a Scottish warrior who leads a revolt against the tyrannical English rule in the late 13th century. After his beloved wife is brutally murdered by English soldiers, Wallace becomes the face of a rebellion, uniting clans and villagers to fight for freedom and independence. The film follows his journey as he rallies his fellow Scots to wage a guerrilla war against the formidable English army led by King Edward I. Along the way, Wallace inspires loyalty and bravery, facing betrayal, personal loss, and impossible odds, all in the name of freedom. Filled with breathtaking battle sequences, passionate speeches, iconic moments, yes, including the famous, "They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom." Braveheart delivers an epic tale of courage and sacrifice, set against the stunning backdrop of the Scottish Highlands. This historical drama remains a classic, both for its sweeping scope and its emotional depth, making it a must-see for fans of cinematic heroism. That is Braveheart. Okay. Rotten Tomatoes, 76% on the tomato score, 85% audience score. IMDb, 8.3 out of 10. Metacritic, Metascore, 68 out of 100. User score, 8.0 out of 100.
What the fuck is wrong with these users?
Yeah, I know. It's
These
this
fucking idiots.
this new generation that's going on. Brian, you have a lot to say. Yeah.
Well, for me, I know I've mentioned this before. This is my all-time favorite movie. I just love everything about it from the beginning to the end. I don't care. I get emotional at the end when everything that goes on. Spoiler alert: he does die.
Well, if he's alive now, that'd be amazing. He'd be the Highlander.
Yeah. But just
Which
everything.
also, wasn't that guy a Scotsman too, the Highlander?
I think so.
I think I'm pretty sure.
Everything about this movie was just great. One of Mel Gibson's best performances, and crazy, like that he actually directed this too, because it's just such like a big movie and a lot of stuff going on. But just everything about it, I just enjoy. And whenever this movie's on, I'm pretty much gonna watch from whatever part it is to the end, and I'm just like, fuck. Guess I'm not going out right now.
Can't cancel my plans.
Yeah, I got 2.5 more hours of this movie. So yeah, and I know, like, obviously Shane would definitely agree with this. I'm pretty sure this is like his all-time favorite movie as well. So he would definitely be right there and be right on with the whole thing. I think we'd be storming into battle, right off the bat.
Following William Wallace into battle, showing the man ass to the English army. Yeah, I'm down with that. So that'd be fair. Kev, your thoughts?
This movie sucks.
All right, I love it. I love it. Let's the Englishman and the Scottish going back.
Obviously, it's a great movie. I would say if we're doing our ratings, like it's been a while that I've given a 10 to something, but this is pretty clearly a 10 in my opinion.
There we go.
Like
there we go.
10 out of 10.
Yeah. So I mean, it's. I just when you're talking about before, I brought up like Mel Gibson's like just films, both acting and directing. It's clearly his best film, like overall.
I agree.
I don't know what else to really tell you because I'm sure most people have probably seen this movie.
Yeah.
I think
I would hope so.
Most people would probably agree it's at least pretty good.
Yeah, you don't ever hear.
Maybe it's a little long. I don't know, but there's not a lot of like missed. Well, we could talk about the forced relationship between him and the future Queen of England, which is 100%
made up.
Not what happened.
No, yeah, shoehorn that in there.
But I mean, obviously, the love of his life dies in the first half hour of the movie, and we got to get the female lead in there somewhere. So that's how they shoehorned it in.
Yeah,
but shout out to Nicolette though. Good for her.
What's up? What's up?
She ain't scared.
She ain't scared.
She knows what a tongue's for, apparently.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm all about that barbarian man.
But for the film itself, a lot of great. Like we were talking about it before we started the podcast. Just the amount of people that, at least for me, just thinking about it, it's like, oh, these guys were all like in big films after this, basically. Like didn't realize in '95 I didn't know who Brendan Gleeson was. He's been in a lot of the big like Irish movies basically afterwards.
Yep.
Yeah. So just.
And then even this guy right here, what's his name? Tommy Flanagan, Morrison.
Yep.
Fucking in Sons of Anarchy.
I was about to say Sons of Anarchy went on to. He was the sergeant of arms. Yeah. He was a sergeant of arms. That wasn't him in the sergeant of arms at one point. That was the other guy.
Well, I'm forgetting the other guy. Like again in '95, he'd been in other stuff by then, but the guy who played.
He's in Gladiator as well too, right? Isn't he Cicero?
The aide.
Yeah.
I think right. Yes, I think that was him. Yeah.
Tell him General lives.
I was say the guy who plays Argyle is Brian Cox. He's been in a whole bunch of stuff also. But again, when I see this in '95, I don't know who the fuck that is. So it's just interesting rewatching this. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Someone says shenanigans again.
A lot of great performances where I'm sure if you asked all the guys in this film,
Braveheart, the super.
they're basically all just like, yeah, that was a fucking great movie.
Yeah.
The battle sequences are phenomenal, and like you said, a lot of great speeches, one-liners that come through it. Always just overall a well put together movie. There's not really a lot you can nitpick here and there.
Yeah, exactly.
I would have to say, yeah, the hands down. This is probably as what we talked about the last 300 podcasts. When you break down more movies, because I guess there's weapons and
you have to do like period pieces.
Because there's some fantastic war movies. So you have to say like there's with guns and non-guns. It's the best way to explain it. With firearms and non-firearms. That's and
this is a one.
This is probably the
Gladiator
one.
2.
That's there.
Like 303.
I don't know because there's some other good ones that. Let's see what else was there.
Last of the Mohicans. Oh no, that's more guns too.
Yeah, there are guns in there. That's there. So I have to look back because there's some other ones that's there that have to do with swords and shit like that's going on.
Yeah, Monty Python. We talked about this last week. They have a holy hand grenade though, so it is a little bit.
That's right. But it's a holy hand grenade, so it's a holy weapon. So those things come out of nowhere. Me on the scale for this one, 16.8. Fucking love this movie. Yeah, it's that good.
Yeah,
it's that
fantastic.
Good. Yeah,
I just typed in war movies without guns, and the first thing that comes up is Hacksaw Ridge. Fucking AI is stupid as shit.
Sarah Connor somewhere is laughing.
They're gonna take us over and kill us all. Oh man, fucking great. All right, yeah. This, as I said, this movie has the most epic fucking speeches. We have to do it. It's another time we think about it. Epic speeches that's going on that get you fired up. William Wallace has some of the greatest grand speeches before an army. That's up there. Same thing with what was it from the football movie we did with Al Pacino? That was another great one we did.
Oh yeah.
What's another good one?
6 inches in front of your face.
Some other good long speeches that we had throughout our podcast that are there, but this is one you'll never forget that he always says. It's just fantastic. What I always forget is the fact that the love story beginning of the movie, when you see back, like, I want to see the fighting, I want to see what happens. It's a good amount. Like you get the good history from when he was young to like what happened that was there, and then he falls in love with his wife. like 45 minutes at least until
Well, he's been in love with her since he was like 6 years old.
yeah, about 40 about 40 minutes until like they actually start get to some actual real action. Yeah, you see the one villagers they get hanged and everything that's there. But about 40 minutes till something actually happens. And you're like, "Oh shit. Okay, here we go."
Yeah.
That's a good build up. It's nice. So I can see why they won all those awards and stuff like that.
Slow build.
Yeah. Oh, I got that slow burn going on. Everything. All right. So, speaking of that, and scenes, favorite scenes. Obviously, we're gonna do a bunch of battle scenes. So, let's go. Kev, what do you think? You want to throw some stuff in there?
So I don't really. Again, I do like this movie. I do think the beginning does. It's obviously important to the film, but it's slower than the rest of the movie.
Yeah, watching.
But
it here
I
and
do
there,
enjoy
like that.
the Argyle showing up to like basically take Wallace in and just be like, I'm the one who's taking care of you now.
I'm your uncle. Come here, boy.
Teaching your stupid ass some Latin.
Yeah, the
Then I
fact
teach
that
you about battle.
it's like, who are you? I'm your uncle. Like, it's just
Where
like,
the fuck have you been?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
You weren't
that,
at
like,
Christmas last year.
It's just funny that out of nowhere, it's just like, okay, I'll just go with you.
All right, yeah, sounds good. Crazy man I've never seen before.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
he said it convincingly.
You don't know.
So
They
I
don't
might
have,
as well go.
They didn't have a sex offender registry back then, so they couldn't check it really. So,
But yeah, it's crazy.
I'm your cousin.
so I'll go with that. I go with that for the. So the first thing that I have after that is when he first comes back.
Yeah, I
so
have,
it's
like,
the rock throwing
homecoming. Yeah.
contest, yeah, and all that stuff too.
the wedding celebration.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then again, the only thing I have after that is when they first do the assaulting the first lord, basically. So when they come back and take over the fort after he kills Marin. So
Yep.
Yeah.
and then from there I have the scene that we just had that was on. So it's basically anytime there's an action scene. So when they storm the garrison after that, so that's where the guy whose wife got prima nocted when he gets his revenge on the guy also. But then it just, for me, I really don't have a lot of the side scenes with a lot of the politics, although because it's on screen right now, I did write down anytime that Longshanks is on screen, what a fantastic asshole king. I love his voice. I love how much of a prick he is to everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime he's on screen, I'm like, oh, this guy fucking rules.
Yeah.
No wonder everybody fucking hates his
Yep.
ass.
Yeah. Exactly.
But
What a
good.
cunt. Love
He
him.
was such a perfect way to play this role.
I just love the one guy who comes in and he's just like, what a great idea, sir. Is it?
Is it? Get the fuck
Fucking little shit. I know what I'm doing. I'm king, bitch.
King. I don't need your fucking yes,
like
man.
two of the things that like,
And when I do have the battle scenes too. So then the one battle scene, he's like, arrows cost money. Send the Irish in.
Yeah.
And then 5 minutes later, all right, now shoot the archers. Like, pardon, sir, we'll hit our own troops. Yeah, we have more.
yeah, he's like, yeah, but we'll hit theirs too. So like that was one.
We
of
have
them.
reserves.
Yeah. So that was one of the scenes that just shows how much of an asshole he is, and the other one was when he's like, I can't send my own son. God forbid he sees that.
Like,
He'll
"Oh,
take over the whole
fucking
country. You know.
Yeah, so it was hard to pin like any scene because a lot of his scenes aren't really all that long. Just like anytime he's
No.
on screen, just A+ viewing right
Oh,
there.
he's throwing haymakers every time he's on there.
So besides that, I do have the big battle scenes. So Stirling and Falkirk, basically. So the first battle, then the one where he gets betrayed afterwards, also. So, and then just to skip ahead, I'll just go right to the end scene. So the interrogation before he gets tortured, where he says he's like, well, I didn't vote for him. It's like, it doesn't matter. He's your king. Well, I didn't vote for him.
Yeah.
Anyway. And then into the execution scene.
Check the
basically.
ballots.
So, yeah. Stop the count.
Go
All right, so that's what I have for scenes. So
That's it. Brian, you anything you
I
wanna
pretty
change?
much have
add,
the-
change, or delete in there?
I pretty much have the same thing as Kev because it's like, most of the stuff is pretty much built around
This guy's rough looking.
oh yeah,
I always forget. Like what? Do we,
The leper?
Yeah, is that what happened?
Jesus,
Is
what
that
happened to your face? I told you, Richard.
most of the stuff is built around like the battles. But I do like right before they have the first battle with Sterling is I'm going to pick a fight.
Yes.
That whole right
Yeah.
before leading up into his speech is fantastic.
What do we do? Just act yourselves.
So there was that. I also like
Insolent bastard.
I do like
Who made that dork in charge of that army?
him going to him becoming the High Protector of Scotland. Even though, so that's when you kind of really meet.
So when they like knight him, basically.
Yeah, so when you kind of meet Robert the Bruce, and then he gets to name his captains and all that stuff, and he pretty much goes like, "This is why we can't win because you guys don't unite. Stop this bickering." And if they would have just listened, they would fucking win.
Yeah.
But obviously it doesn't happen. But then he goes to York, and to invade England. They're like, to invade? And he's like, yeah, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah, I
he ta-
I forgot that whole storming the
yeah.
castle scene.
Then he takes it. And the storming, yeah.
Fucking Lord of the Rings battering ram.
Yeah.
Have fun storming the castle.
So there was that. And then I also like, obviously, when you meet Steven for the first time.
Oh, shit. I had that written down. I missed it.
Yep.
All right, yep.
So,
I love that guy.
Not only that, like how he gets his, weapon passed through the guards and all that stuff. And then he ends up saving Wallace's life and literally becomes like, besides Amish, his best friend.
Yeah.
And
His captains.
he was one of the captains. So,
Amish Stevens captain.
yeah. So, and then the father.
Harrison.
Amish's father.
Harrison. Was his name Harrison? I think it was Harrison was his guy's name.
Yeah.
I don't
yes.
know.
Yeah, Harrison.
Yep. Oh,
Which
no.
I never hear his name.
Actually, no, it was it Hamish and Harrison the captains, and the guy was
Yeah.
like a bodyguard. Yeah, I think that's who it was.
Your mom's been telling stories about me.
So
Oh no, it's Campbell. James Cosmo is the father.
Cosmo Kramer?
Yeah.
no, I'm saying his character's name was Harrison though, and wait, wasn't Harrison in
No, that's Brendan Gleeson. That's Hamish.
Hamish and
And then the father is Campbell.
Yeah, Campbell.
yeah, he's like
Campbell is the father's name. James Cosmo is the name.
he's screaming, just cut the arm off.
Hold him down.
Oh, he's great. He gets injured every fucking battle. Love that guy's fucking.
Somehow he loses is supposed to be lose a fucking hand, but it magically comes back. So
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, they sew it back.
whatever.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
potion.
Good surgeons back then.
Magic potions. Merlin was back there or something.
Yeah. So yeah, those were the scenes. Obviously, we could go on about the battle scenes because not only are they gruesome, but they were fucking epic. Like just like you honestly look like, man, did these guys really just fucking charge each other like that? Like
Yes.
you could in the actual movie, like it doesn't look like anyone slowed down and they just fucking went right at each other.
These extras are like, we're fucking going
well,
hard.
the extras were supposedly like army guys.
Oh, yeah?
So
They're
like they
we're
they go
fucking-
into it.
They're like,
But anyway, they just like fucking run right into each other. I'm like, this is sick. It's the
Yeah.
one like that doesn't look fake at all.
it looks
there is a little bit fake in like the end of the first battle of Sterling, but because they're just kind of like ooh.
yeah, like in the background, stuff
Yeah.
like that. There.
But he's got to talk, so you got to hear it.
yeah,
But
I agree with every single one I want to throw in there. Is the one before I forgot what battle it was. It was before they meet the Irishmen and they show off their asses and they raise their kilts. I fucking always love that part.
Is that not Sterling?
Yeah, that's
battle?
Sterling.
Sterling? Is it
Yeah.
Sterling? Yeah, okay. I don't remember. I don't
one
remember.
guy just goes out and just drops his shield.
Wait, is it? Hold on. Is it not
No.
Falkirk? Because that's after when they drop their the shorts. Isn't that when that's the good Lord can get me out of this mess? But I'm pretty sure you're fucked.
Yeah.
That's when they're holding the shields up, and then when the arrow volley stops, that's when they do the mooning, right?
Yeah.
Is it Falkirk then?
No.
That was the.
Oh, we'll find out in like 20 minutes watching
Yeah.
this. So
That's I was saying that was one of my all-time favorite quotes by Steven. As he's, but like I love that part. Man ass is just funny. Like it's just hysterical. They're just like fuck it, let's just moon them, and they fucking.
One guy goes, the first guy goes out there, fucking not only moons but shows cock.
Yeah, he's like I don't give a shit. He's like, come on.
oh no, it is the first battle then because they're here now.
Yeah.
I thought he was whatever. All right,
Take the
it is-
Scottish
it is-
hammer.
It is
Yeah.
Sterling.
As I said, man ass is funny. I fucking laugh every time. I know it's coming. I enjoy it. I'm like, this is great. These guys are awesome.
Yeah, they're like slapping him.
Yeah.
Like, come on, get me.
Yeah, and then the one guy gets shot in the ass later
Yeah.
at one point too. So that was all. That sucks. An arrow to the ass. God, fuck, that gotta hurt. All right.
How'd you die? Arrow to the ass.
Imagine pulling that thing out. God damn, that gotta fucking hurt. Here we go. Meeting Steven. I'm pretty. The William Wallace. I'm prettier than this guy. Oh, father. I'll ask him.
No, this is great.
As you see, we got the movie on in the background and was meeting Stephen for the first time. Well, I got a chance to kill Englishman. As your father goes, well, who do you converse with the Almighty find his equal? And an Irishman talks to God. The Almighty says, "Don't change the fucking subject."
And just answer the fucking question.
Yeah. Oh man, I fucking love him.
The best is the father doesn't even move. Like, okay.
I was like, "Is this my time?" Steven, you're fucking fantastic. Love this guy. All right. So, all right, moving on. As we thank you, Steven, for showing up your scene. That's what I got for the movies. Let me go back to my other sheet. Favorite quotes. as we did a bunch of Stephen quotes, and I love him. The Almighty tells me he can get me out of this mess, but he's pretty sure you're fucked.
Yeah.
I fucking love them. I'm trying to perfect my Irish accent for tonight. That can't be William Wallace. I'm prettier than this man. All right, Father, I'll ask him. If I risk my neck for you, will I get the chance to kill Englishmen? In order to find his equal, an Irishman is forced to talk to God. Yes, Father. The Almighty says, don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question. As he draws a dagger, he says, smart enough to get a dagger past your guards, old man. As he goes, excellent. Stephen is my name. I the most wanted man on the island. Except not on my island. Of course, more's the pity. Oh, man.
You're a madman. Yes.
I've come to the right place then. Fucking Stephen. All right. I love that guy. What else we got? I thought some other ones there.
That's who you need on your side.
He's fucking insane. He's like, I didn't like him anyway. He wasn't right in the head.
Yeah. You need a fucking whack job like that.
Oh, man. There were guys in the army who were like that. The guy I worked in my job now. He's no longer there. He broke his hand. He got out a couple years ago. He was fucking insane. Like a quick story with that guy. So I'm showing up on like a DOA call, some old guy when I first got hired. And he was just like, a dead body was there. We started talking about, hey, you seen a bunch of this stuff? Oh, where you deployed in there like that? I'm like, yeah, I saw it. And this is when I was in training. I was like, for like almost like 10 years ago. And he's just talking to me. And I'm like, yeah, I seen a bunch of dead bodies, seen some other stuff like that. He's like, yeah, I got you. And he just stops, stares at me right in the eyes. He goes, what do you think his dick looked like? I'm like, what? I'm like, well, like, what? His dick. What do you think his dick looked like? I go to my training office. I'm like, yo, what's up with this guy? I go, yeah, he's a Marine. I was like, God damn it. No one know why. I'm like, you fucked up, man. I don't give a shit what his fucking dick. So fucked up.
Big girthy bastard.
Oh, man. And it was some old ass wrinkly dude. So, so then I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? And of course, it's a Marine. And then we tried some more stories. I'm like, man, you're fucked up. Don't know why. All right. Let's go back to the topic at hand. What scene? What quote? What other quotes we got going on? So I
try not to put too many down because I feel like
there's a lot of
everything
them,
from Wallace, and they're going to be long.
Oh yeah,
but I'm just going to do the ones that are like, every man dies, not every man really lives. Classic. You did the two Stephen ones that I had. What's the other one? It's all for nothing if you don't have freedom. That's towards the end. That's a good one. We all end up dead. It's just a question of how and why. And then I have one by Father Wallace. Your heart is free. Have the courage to follow it.
Yeah.
So,
Kev, what you got?
Well, I mean, I could just do some of the longer quotes. I don't want to do them.
I figured.
But you've got William Wallace is 7 feet tall. Yes, I've heard. Kills men by the hundreds. And if he were here, he'd consume the English with fireballs from his eyes and bolts of lightning from his arse.
Shoots bolts of lightning from his arse.
And then right afterwards, it's like, fight and you may die. Run and you'll live, at least a while. And dying in your beds many years from now, would you be willing to trade all the days from this day for that? For one chance, just one chance to come back here and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom. Yeah. So, yeah.
We did it. Hooray.
So you did most of the Stephen scene also. Him just yelling freedom basically at the end of the movie also.
Yeah.
We just had it before, prepping for the scene that I brought before. Some men are longer than others. Your mother's been telling stories about me. So I do have the Longshanks quotes. Archers, it's like, I beg, sire, won't we hit our own troops? Yes, but we'll hit theirs as well. We have reserves. And then right before that, not the archers. My scouts tell me their archers are miles away and no threat to us. Arrows cost money. Use up the Irish. The dead cost nothing.
This is true.
From before the first battle. So where are you going? I'm going to pick a fight. Well, we didn't get dressed up for nothing. And then right after, when he's talking to that first English lord, lower your flags and march straight back to England, stopping at every home you pass by to beg forgiveness for 100 years of theft, rape, and murder. Do that, and your men shall live. Do it not, and every one of you will die today. I haven't finished. Before we let you leave, your commander must cross that field, present himself before this army, put his head between his legs, and kiss his own ass. Phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Insolent bastard. Anyway.
I'll show him.
And then I do just have, well, at the end of the movie, I hope you washed your ass this morning. It's about to be kissed by a king. And then we brought up before when the one guy, I think it's when Longchenk says he's bringing back Prima Nocta. A most excellent idea, sir.
Yeah.
Is it?
Is it?
So, yeah, that's what I got.
So, and you can even add like Robert the Bruce at the end with you bled with Wallace.
Now bleed with me.
Now bleed with me.
Finally. Someone else besides. But it doesn't hit as hard, but.
Yeah, no, it was good. It got them all
good.
riled up.
It did, because you know what?
But Amish throwing the sword really gets, Wallace! Wallace!
Yeah, he just says, let's go. This is for this motherfucker. All right, so let's take a break right there, and we'll finish the rest of this podcast as we're about to hit this battle hard. She was my wife. We married in secret because I would not share her with an English lord. They killed her to get to me. I've never spoken of it. I don't know why I tell you now, except I see her strength in you. One day you'll be queen, and you must open your eyes. You tell your king that William Wallace will not be ruled, and nor will any Scot while I live. All right, Reels, Booze, and Bros, aka RB2 Podcast, is back. Let's finish the rest of this podcast. That was horrendous. But it is what it is. I have not perfected my English.
I'll give you a gold star.
Irish. Thank you. You have now been officially promoted. All right. I try the best I can.
I'm going to own all this podcast equipment by the time the fucking podcast is over.
All right. Yeah, you got a lot of gold stars for that coming there, boy. Let's finish the rest of this, wrap up this podcast. We are watching the battle scene. One of the best battle scenes that's there. Some great tacticians is going on. We'll meet in the middle. You take your army, and we'll meet in the middle. That's a good idea. All right, movie awards, best quote. Well, what do we got going on here? Is it the speech that one part of the speech? That's what everyone's most known for. That William Wallace?
I think it has to be every man dies, not every man really lives. That's for me. That's what I think defines this movie. But
yeah,
there's that. There's they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom. But that's not what I have for the best quote for the movie.
Freedom.
No.
Okay.
I mean, that's
insolent bastards.
I mean, I would. That's my personal favorite, but I can admit it's not the best one. No, if I'm going with my personal,
he stabbed him in the dick. Holy shit! I didn't realize that, Steven.
Oh yeah, Steven's a sick motherfucker, man.
God damn, I love that fucking.
If we're going my personal favorite line from the movie, it's the Almighty tells me he can get me out of this mess, but he's pretty sure you're fucked.
Yeah.
So, but when you
that's
think,
what I'm going with.
But when let's
I understand when you're talking about the average person, just talking about this movie, it's either him just yelling freedom or saying they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom.
Yeah, pretty much.
But the average person is dumb as shit. So I'm telling you, the best quote is,
blah, 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 that's the guy.
I'm pretty sure
I love
you're
Mel
fucked.
Gibson. That was.
You know what? I'm self-demoting myself. I don't even want to put up with this shit anymore.
No, there's no.
I've been kicked out of better places than this.
You're staying here. You've been shackled. All right, best scene. This is a tough one because there's not really like going to be a scene that's going on that's great. Is it going to be? It's probably most likely going to be a battle scene. That's for this, but it's tough.
So
because they're so.
I have it down to two. I have it the first battle, which is on in the background right now, just from start to finish. The prep for the battle, the pregame speech.
Yes.
The meeting with the other dickheads in the middle of the field. The entire first volleys that go on in the fight, and then the whole scene afterwards.
Yeah, this is like a good.
So this is what I have. I'm pretty sure it's the scene. I do want to throw out my other favorite scene is the torture scene at the end of the movie also.
Okay, like I'm not opposed to the torture scene because of like.
Let's say this is my favorite scene, the battle right now, but the torture scene is really well done. Also,
yes,
so.
It's not because of the whole torture thing, but
yeah, I'm not sharing. It's like, yeah, he's getting tortured.
Yeah,
Woo, this is great.
The whole perseverance.
Get his ass.
Tell us where the weapons of mass destruction are.
The whole perseverance of him in that scene and just willing to go through and
What the
like
fuck are the
him.
And it turns into the crowd being mortified.
Wait,
Just
wait.
fucking say mercy already.
Yeah.
I took my
why
kid
are
to the
the-
fucking Sunday matinee. He didn't come to see this shit.
Did you see where like the priests are just pulling guys out? Like, what's the point? Like, I don't know. What, like, I think I feel like they're gonna heal him somehow with the holy power. Anyway,
At this point, any guy on England who's still alive, just run. Be like, no, fuck this. It's not looking good anymore.
I'm kind of done. All right, so Brian, I'm sorry. What were you saying? I just realized.
All right, so
the fucking
like,
priest.
like we're talking about in the torture scene, like
I think the whole
that-
point is they're trying to give them their last rights, even
Yeah,
if I mean,
probably.
obviously, most of them are already dead, obviously. So they're just doing their due diligence, Jay.
Can't say it from afar. Bless you, my son, from over there. Oh, that's a sword. Hold up the cross.
Jesus, that looked like it hurt. Oh, Lord bless you, I guess.
his whole intestines are out. Okay.
Well, that's where you need the holy hand grenade, the holy water hand grenade. Just fucking chuck it from deep. Here, you're blessed. Don't worry about it. You're good to go.
I'm gonna give you another part that of this movie that I do like, and it sets the tone for the rest of the movie. Is after the death of Morin, and he kills the magistrate.
Yeah.
Okay.
And because of the way he does it, he's just so cold at that point. Just shows like, I'm not fucking around and I am going to do whatever I can to get fucking revenge on everybody. So like you see his demeanor of like when he finds out that obviously the love of his life is dead. So he goes berserk and goes nuts. But when he kills the magistrate, really shows like there's no turning back and how he just goes in one swift. He's like, and we could do just fucking slices his throat like how
there's nothing
and you just see like there's no emotion on his face. He's not even satisfied after that, after killing him. And you're just like, this guy's on a fucking mission. So like that's where I think the movie just picks up another notch. Like not only did it go up because of that fight, but because of him killing the magistrate, he goes to another level where he's like, I'm in.
Yeah,
and we're going. I don't care what the fuck's happening. I'm going nuts.
I agree with that. As much as I love the first battle scene, the entire like it's like a 10 like 12 minute scene. That's
But so well done.
It's gotta be. I mean, if you take everything before towards the end, I think it's longer than 10 minutes. Probably, it's a pretty long scene.
like what do you think, a 15?
Probably 15 and 20.
From the pick and the
15?
fight to the dead to rights.
But I totally agree with that because you see like that's where you get the true character arc change where it's like you know what pivot and it just goes. It's like all
And
right,
now
fuck.
there's no turning back for
There's
him.
no-
He's just
yeah.
like, if I die, I die. But
Probably
I'm
one-
killing people as many as I can.
that's probably one of the best
Underrated part of the movie.
revenge kills ever.
Oh yeah.
Like
Because not only does he do it the way his wife was killed, but he just does it so swift.
just grabs him, pins him up against that fucking log, and just like, you guys say something, straight to the fucking goes there.
Like fucking butter, bro.
That's it, and just walks away, fucking drops the knife,
Yep.
and is out.
The first mic drop.
No, the first knife drop. Fucking William Wallace, first knife drop after a fucking kill.
Yeah.
Insane.
But yeah,
So,
I think that, to me, that changes the whole tone of the movie.
it does right there because then if you didn't have that you don't have the rest of what's going on the rest of
That makes him
the
who he
history.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's there. So both fantastic. I don't know where to go. I don't. I'll go with Steven. Steven showing up.
Which is it's a great scene too.
All right. So and then for that, so let's go as we're moving on to best character. So if you couldn't tell by now, obviously my favorite character is Steven. So Steven is my Randy Watson.
Must be crazy.
But
Yeah.
but
It's tough because they got a lot of screen time.
Yeah.
he does have a lot. So but you guys maybe convince me on like someone else on this. That's
All right, so I'll go. I had Steven, but I was like, if that doesn't count because he's in the movie
Yeah.
too much, I just went with Argyle just because you got that cool fucking grayed out eye, basically.
Yeah, like the cut the slash.
And he's the one that fucking teaches William all the cool shit about how to kill people.
He's got the 300 slash.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
I was gonna go. You guys convinced me with what's his face, the fucking king being such a
Longshanks.
Longshanks?
Yeah,
Oh, he's in the
Longshanks.
movie too much too. God damn it! I would have went with that also.
No, but
he's in the movie a good amount.
But he's
also,
good, but like he doesn't have a lot. But he fucking delivers every fucking line.
Oh, he's throwing haymakers every time he's on screen.
I don't. Yeah. So the thing
He's
is,
such you hate him, but he's such like he's gonna be. He's such a douche.
I know. Like that's why I want to put. I don't. It's tough because he's not the worst character,
He's not.
but
Not one bit.
he's the worst person in the movie. Like
Yeah.
because he's just a true definition of a villain. Like so
Yeah.
that's why it's
Oh
like
yeah.
So like I don't want to say he's the worst character.
No, he's a villain.
But-
You know he's a villain.
Oh,
He's
well,
like, listen,
yeah,
I'm
right,
going there to
so,
take
yeah.
over. They kill him. That's it. But god damn, he's good when he shows up.
Yeah, yeah.
He plays the true villain. You're like, God, that's a good villain.
It's
So-
tough because, like, I mean, obviously, I would want to put William Wallace in there, but I'm perfectly okay with putting in Steven, but I think he's in the movie just a little bit too much.
Yeah, he has a lot of screen.
But I
It's the
could
same
also,
as picking like Hamish the father.
I would say Hamish or the father for me,
Well, I mean, they're in the movie just as much as Steven is.
but
Yeah,
they don't
yeah.
have speaking lines like that. Like,
Nah.
you know, like,
yeah.
so like that's, like
I need someone to do a breakdown of each character in there, like they did in fucking
the head of the cousin.
Yeah.
like they did in Avengers.
Do a breakdown of how many minutes everybody's in the
Yeah,
movie.
stuff like that. That's going on. Who has the most?
I'll do a quick Google. I don't think anyone's done that math for this movie.
Imagine they did that like the Avengers. Actually, Captain America, who is Steven, has only fucking 12 minutes of screen time. Compared
What?
to imagine
What? I'm watching the movie right now. He's fucking in it.
he's in it all the time.
So it's funny. I put in Braveheart screen time by character, and the first thing that comes up is MCU character screen time. They're like, we're not even fucking giving you what you want. We're just giving that shit again.
yeah,
fucking AI over 2 tonight.
dicks.
This is why I told that one student that AI fucking sucks at writing their paper, but we'll
Yeah.
talk about that another time.
Yeah.
We already got one chat
copy
GPT here in
and
my class.
paste it and says, you know what? By GPT.
Well,
like,
no, turn it in software now. It's just like, oh, this is Chat GPT.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So it doesn't even matter
Yeah,
anymore.
Yeah, they got really good with that. All right, so yeah, it's tough to see what's going on there. So, but I agree with all these choices.
We could just say Steven and just be like, he's in the movie just enough where it's fine.
Listen, this is our fucking podcast. Who else?
Yeah.
Anyone from the couch? There's no one on the couch. Just shut the fuck up. So that's what's going on. All right, here we go.
Everyone did mention
Suicide.
Steven, so
You've seen him. You know how strong he is. You can't win.
Is it the gay son?
yeah.
I have someone different.
I
I have Robert the Bruce, the father.
Oh,
fucking
the leper.
The leper.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's a
that
good
guy.
choice too.
I honestly, I just threw out the gay son because he's just like, well, he's so useless.
Such a pussy.
He's just like, listen, you love whoever you want, but you just suck. Like
Literally, he sucks dick. We know this.
but the
His-
father, the
his
leper is
best
just
part-
so.
his best
is-
part-
His battle strategist or whatever the fucking guy's title
The
is.
best part in the movie was him fixing the sash of the guy. That was it.
Oh, yeah, right. I'd say the best part of the movie is when fucking Longshanks just fucking yeets him out the window.
Oh yeah.
oh, come here, look at some birds.
What would you recommend? What would you recommend in the present situation?
That's why he's Longshank is fucking
We will
up.
get him for this.
Then his fucking bitch son tries to go after him. He just
Yeah.
fucking bitch smacks him down.
Yeah,
He's like,
grabs
fuck
it,
you.
grabs his. That's why fucking.
Guy's in his fucking 60s, late
Here
60s.
we go. This is it. This is it right here. The scene.
He's like, oh, I'm fucked.
Oh, this.
Oh, I'm so grounded.
And that's when they invented fucking glass on windows. They fucking yeeted. It's the boyfriend that would.
Said, stand up to him. I will. Ooh, that's a bad idea.
I'll show my father. I'll show him I'm a man.
This is Philip, the head of my military council.
That's what it is. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
His dad just walks in. So, what's the good news?
All right. So.
Philip's got a long arrow.
As obviously we don't have anything against any sort of who you want to love, but goddamn, this is
Their
hysterical.
own nephew.
All right, so anyway,
Yeah. So anyway, I went with the leper.
the leper. Yeah,
That's a good choice.
That's probably the best one to be.
Yeah.
He sucks.
Because these guys are at least, fighting for the same team, basically. That guy's just like, oh, I'm fucking pulling all the strings. Fuck you. I'm selling all my people out. Fuck everyone.
He sucks.
basically sold his son out.
Yep.
Like
He tries to want to have power still and everything. You just fucking suck. So he should have been fucking done in like
he
knife
wants to be king
the
of Scotland.
throat.
He's like, well, I can't be king, so I have to do all this for you to be king.
Yeah, with your stupid.
Look at me. My face is falling apart. I can't be king.
Yeah, how are you not dead with that leprosy? Get the fuck out of here. All right. He sucks. BTS behind the scenes. So, Mel Gibson initially turned down the role of William Wallace, feeling that he was too old for the part. Gibson was 38 at the time, while the real William Wallace died at 35. But Paramount Pictures would finance the film only if Gibson starred in it. So he agreed. And then the rest was history.
I mean, thank God. I can't
him.
picture anybody else at the time making this movie.
Who
I got to look at who won Best Actor this year.
So who was like at the time was like an actor that would probably there was no one I think.
Well, no. I mean, there's Tom Hanks at the time, but he's not doing it.
He's not doing this. Like who's like kind of like a believable action star that's going on there? Who was like? But you have like Arnold, you have Sylvester, but they're not like. They're too buff. There's Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No.
Can he pull?
He can't pull this off. You kidding me?
Imagine that's going on. What kind of? I can't.
Know who I could see?
Dolph Lundgren.
No.
I'm just saying.
No. I mean,
John McClane.
No, Bruce Willis. No
Bruce
way.
what would not? No.
Kyle Reese. Terminator.
The guy who played Kyle Reese. Oh, that guy who played him.
Yeah. And he's in
Nicolas Cage for Leaving Las Vegas. Is this right?
Yeah, but he was
95?
He
Probably.
won for 95.
Yeah.
This is the time frame in the
1995.
90s? This is when this came out.
30 years next year.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Why did we do this early? Then we should have the 30-year anniversary.
That's next
Yeah,
year.
Best Picture
Fuck,
won
way too
Braveheart.
early.
Nicolas Cage won Best Actor. Yep.
Yeah, and he won Best Director then. Best Director and Best Picture.
Nicolas Cage.
No.
No.
Mel Gibson.
No, Mel Gibson Best.
I remember he had the 2 Oscars. But guy who played Kyle Reese.
Oh fuck!
I know
looked
exactly
away.
what you're
The
talking
guy-
about.
I looked away.
Yeah,
The guy
'cause
got
he's
yeeted.
also
Goddamn!
in,
Rewind
He
it.
did.
Rewind it 30 seconds. I missed it.
He's also in Tombstone.
There you go. Yeah, and I know exactly what you're talking about. His character is it was the guy.
Just got his ass handed to him by a 90-year-old man.
That's fucking. That guy's not 90. That guy's like 40.
Back then probably. It was a long, hard 40.
Oh fuck yeah! Fucking survived the bubonic plague and fucking scarlet death or whatever. All right. Wallace's 2 most trusted captains throughout the film are Hamish, who is Scottish, and Stephen, who is Irish. Hamish was played by Irish actor Brendan Gleeson, and Stephen by Scottish actor David O'Hara. There was a bunch of other stuff, but this is the ones I thought was most notable. So I just kept those there that was going on. Anything else? Oh, ouch. That actually hurt.
No, I don't get anything.
Not that it kind of ties into 300 also. So when they say that William Wallace like studied all these different things and his uncle obviously taught him like battle strategy.
Yeah.
So the whole thing they do when he says to flank them is the phalanx breaker. So it ties into 300. That's the whole reason. The way you beat the phalanx is literally just to attack it from the sides instead, because if they're defending the front, they can't split the army in half because it makes them vulnerable.
Yes.
So that's why he tells them to go around. He says he studied Latin too, so it kind of makes sense that Argyle probably taught him battle strategy about the spears to take out the horses, but also you break the army by attacking from the sides also.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
just a minor thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, he did take him to Rome and all that stuff, so he was all over Europe.
Yeah, and Rome was the army that beat Greece with the phalanx breaking also. So Italy, no, Rome.
Yeah, Rome. Yeah.
America. Hell
America.
yeah. America.
I mean, we just fucking drop a bomb on him now. Take that with your little fucking shield, bitch.
Who's going to stop us now? Anyway. Yeah. And I think what it was on the one. Mel Gibson said that he knew a lot of this was inaccurate, but he said, listen, they made it on his own. They went from to like people to actually researching what was going on. Not a lot was.
So yeah,
known.
none of the queen, the princess stuff happened.
Oh yeah.
Well, they said everything as far as like time frame from how things happened, and like a lot of the people was. But Mel Gibson said he was like, he's like, I get it, but it's like the way we did it is a better movie, so that's why we did it this way.
Because this is
you had to do it.
We Hollywooded it up for a story to make sure it's awesome, and then you know what? It gets.
It never said accurate story.
Yeah, it gets people
You
intrigued.
fucking Michael Bay that shit. Put some explosions in there too.
Holy shit! Imagine if
The fucking horses charging the spears, just everything fucking explodes.
Is that Bumblebee in the background?
It's like how did that explode? We have no idea, but it's awesome. William Wallace says he's really shooting lightning bolts out of his ass.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Can The Rock make this movie better? Where should we put him? Obviously, you cannot make this movie better.
No, but he's the gay guy.
Yes.
the what do you call it? We just had the battle strategist.
Yeah, the battle strategist.
I had that or Nicolette.
Watch
Yeah.
Longshanks throw his ass out the window.
Yeah.
He people elbows a guy on the way down.
That's a tough window to fit out though, because that window's fucking small. He's a pretty big guy right at this point. But yes, I hands
He
down.
doesn't know what a tongue is for. The Irish, as The Rock is saying it.
Hands down, I totally agree with that. You put him as the battle strategist, he gets
Yes,
yeeted, he gets
fix my
yeeted out the
sash.
fucking window. He's like, just tell him. Tell
This Rudy Poo candy ass king comes in here, doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, he hypes up the fucking prince.
Finally, The Rock has come back to York. To the millions and millions of Longshanks fans out there.
No, there's not millions at that time frame. There's like thousands.
To the dozens.
Yeah, there's probably dozens of young. Yeah, there's no one's really a fan.
All the inbred yokels outside the tower. It's our lord.
Bread.
The guy from Family Guy.
All right.
Like Nigel Longtooth, Longbottom, or whatever it
Yes.
is.
Yeah. All right.
Bottom Tooth is probably what his name is.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
All right. Should there be a sequel franchise TV series on this?
There was.
Was there?
Oh, they did make a Robert
They,
the Bruce.
they made a
movie.
Robert the Bruce one. You should look and see how much money that movie made.
Why does that sound familiar?
Because it was comical how bad it was. Like it didn't even make like $100,000. Like nobody fucking
millions
went to
of
see it.
fucking. No one gives a shit.
I don't know how much they spent. It was like a relatively like unknown director is probably
That's
why.
probably why.
But they got the guy who played Robert the Bruce
Yeah.
to play him again. Like it was made like
I think like
10
5 years ago.
like
Something,
recently.
yeah.
So it was the
Within
same.
10 years,
It
I
was
know
the
that,
same
yeah.
guy 20 years later, basically. Not 20, but 20. That's how math works.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was terrible. I'm gonna look it up. This is gonna bother me. It made literally no money. I have to look this up.
I'm not surprised. I got you.
Robert the Bruce, I think is the movie.
So they did. It's obviously.
Yeah, 2000. See, there he is.
Yeah.
Same guy.
Yeah. Okay. All about him.
I got to look the box office up. This is the only thing I know about the movie.
What year was it?
Released 2020, so 4 years
Oh
ago.
wow. COVID.
I saw.
Blame it on COVID.
Box office. Yeah, that is a good point. Probably. Box office $23,000.
Exactly. I don't remember anything about that stuff that's going on. Okay. All right. So if you were to be in the movie, where would you put yourself? This is fucking tough.
So, when I was younger, I could run pretty well. So I'm definitely one of the couriers, and I'm definitely the guy that has the fucking dead Duke at York's head in a basket running in there like, oh, I'm getting fucking thrown out a window, aren't I? Like you can see when the guy shows up and he like presents the basket, he's just sitting there like, oh, I'm screwed. Oh, I'm going to get yelled at so bad.
I'm like, this is for you. I have to do the delivery. I
But
gotta go.
unfortunately, he's just like, no, you can leave. I'm like, oh, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I'm going to run as fast as fuck, boy. I'm out. Fast as fuck. Watch me. Brian, where would you put yourself on this?
Realistically, I'm probably one of the guys in a battering ram, and then I get burned to death.
Yeah, he's in the back pushing from the back. He's got the legs. He's doing all the leg work back there.
I got you. You guys skipped leg day, not me. Shit, I'm on fire.
Yeah. You better win this fucking battle.
Fuck, well, anything, if it's the guys at the front of the ram that are getting set on fire, they're the ones getting the tar that it's poured on them, basically.
Brian,
so you might be safe. Yeah, you got to worry about those arrows.
Brian got that slow burn. We got to get this on that movie.
Right, people back then didn't do push-ups, so the arrows just pop right off of Brian.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I am in the battle where we fucking show our asses because I'm fucking, yes.
Are you the guy getting the arrow in the ass or no?
Probably. I'm probably the guy that's be like, there's going to be the
Oh, shit. We were turning around?
We turn around. Fuck, this is fucking funny. This is too funny. You want to show your ass too much? Oh, shit, there's an arrow coming. Fuck. Ah, God damn it. Right.
Why didn't you guys say something? Turn.
Oh, my God. They got the taint. Oh, my Jesus.
Arrows in the air.
You're sitting there,
Arrows
all the guys are sitting there with the shields up, like, shit, what are they doing? Fuck, nobody told me.
Why are these shields so fucking small?
We didn't coordinate yet.
He's ain't blocking shit.
Chase just in the back, he's like, who's the equipment manager? Who came up with this?
This guy can spit on me and still hit me. All right. Would you like to have a beer with one of the characters?
Ooh.
Yeah, Nicolette.
Yeah, she's definitely up there.
Honestly,
all right. So
no, that's really my answer, Nicolette.
So for female characters, yes, because she's she ain't
Well,
scared.
you don't have too many choices.
Yeah.
No, I honestly, I'd rather be at the wedding reception, the Irish after what happens.
Kind of ends on a downer though.
Yeah.
If the bad when the rock throw, all that shit, like, it looks like fun.
Still ends on a downer.
It does. It fucking does. I know.
Well, I know, like, if
Well, I'm fucked up at that point. I'm getting fucked up. But that's not my wife.
Jay's like, can I be next? Fuck it, we're all running a train.
I'll tell you this right now. Probably the best one to hang out with drinking. I'm gonna go Campbell 1, the father,
Steven.
and then Steven 2.
Steve, what? Steve? Actually,
I think
you know what?
Campbell's gonna be the best, the old man, because he's gonna be like, yeah, and then he'll fucking fight anybody.
If I was gonna say, if I got yelled at for my Nicolette answer, I did say Steven was the next one that
I'd probably
then,
say-
so.
But at this,
I'm gonna go the old man.
Listen, the women don't look.
Plus,
this
you know,
good.
if someone tries to stab you in your back while you're having a beer with Steven's all over it. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. He's got eyes in the back of his head.
I'm pretty sure we're getting into a fight at the end of the night.
Yeah.
With Steven.
I think it's guaranteed.
You're
to end
probably
in a
getting
fight.
in a fight with everyone here, but it's a good fight. It's a happy fight. You're all you're all slapping ass afterwards.
slap-
Yeah, and then
Wow, you fucked me up. Good shot.
the next morning, like, Gran, you fucking knocked me out, but hey, good time last night.
I lost 2 teeth.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, my fucking jaw is all fucked up, but man, what a fucking
Not
banger.
so much here or here, but right around here where it
exactly.
hurts.
So,
But that was good, man. We had a good time last night. Ale again tonight?
yeah, bring on the mead.
Yeah.
Oh shit. So
Where are the wenches at?
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the women may look good in the movie, but I don't know how well they're maintained. Just saying.
Well, they're French. They take care of themselves, probably. They're French nobles. Come on, they're not like digging around in the mud.
So they bathe like once a month.
So there's this whole thing. It's a myth that people didn't bathe back then. By the way, people did bathe.
I'm pretty sure
The water might not have been as clean as it is now, but they at least tried. They were trying.
They at least
okay?
tried. They tried. That's true because it's still not as. Listen, I've been to other countries where it's pretty rough. So I've seen some of the water, and they served me their tea in the water. I'm like, did you boil that?
Yeah.
Did you boil that shit? Fuck it, let's do it.
That's the local flavor.
Yeah, and then next thing I'm fucking peeing on my butt for the next fucking 3 days, and let's move on. So, where we put ancient boar inside this? The ancient boar. Where can the ancient boar go?
I have an answer, but I've been going first a lot. So
You have.
I'll shut up
I'm going to go.
Brian. Kevin, shut up.
I feel like you have to kind of boo the king, Longshanks, at some point.
God damn it! Absolutely not. He rules.
He didn't say anything that was worth booing.
He was just telling it like it is.
He was.
I know, but I think
He's 40 years old and he knows what. He's so wise. 45 at maybe the oldest. His deep, wise age of 45.
I was going to just say
Wait, how old was King Henry the First when this fucking happened? I want to.
Edward.
Well, it's Edward.
I'm sorry. Was King Edward the First?
I think it's the second. I don't know if it's the
No, I said.
So I have, all right, so my first answer,
No, it's King Edward the First. Yeah.
my first answer.
68 he came to be at that stuff like that. Okay.
My first answer is him selling out the soon-to-be queen. Like,
What do you mean?
like if she dies,
Oh, that's for Longshanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
or
When he's saying, he's like, I can't go because that might be my head in the box.
Yes.
I can't can my son because they're just going to fucking walk all over this. See this little bitch go over there.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'll send the woman.
Yeah.
No one cares about her.
So that's my first one, and if not,
Wait. Before we go, when Wallace got the letter from what's her face, the queen, no, the princess,
Yeah.
Isabella,
and then her aide sent the letter, and then he fucking
Amish,
hi. Like whatever he's saying
Hi.
is the most awkward fucking. I love that. Quick
but she
little
was
scene.
down.
Do you like stuff?
She was into it.
He's
He's gonna be later on that night pulling a guy from Grandma's Boy, Queen of the Forest. Yeah,
it's like it's all about it, and it's just so fucking awkward. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh man. I'm sorry, Brian. Go ahead.
All right. So then my second one is when
the leopard. Fuck him.
no when he finds out Robert the Bruce betrays him, and he takes the helmet off.
That's what I have. Yeah. So
and then all of a sudden, like when the helmet comes off,
as soon as he takes the helmet off,
Yeah, that's probably the one.
Not even that. Him begging for no. You little bitch. You knew what you signed up for.
Yeah, exactly. Chop your head off. So it has to be it.
We gave you the biggest helmet we had.
Yeah. You know how much that's worth?
No, that's exactly what I have for the Ancient Boer. As soon as you take the helmet off, you see it's the Bruce. Wow, fuck this guy.
You're like, you need to die. That's like
Father. That's later on.
Yeah, like everyone's betrayed. Yeah. Like I haven't felt that betrayal since they got rid of the McRib for a while. Like it's insane.
It's still gone.
Yeah,
it comes back periodically.
Yeah, periodically. But like it's such a betrayal. You're like, get the fuck out of here that this happened.
It'll probably come back soon now since McDonald's is facing some E. coli stuff.
Yeah, probably. So, all right. We got that. I like that. Now, this is going to be a tough one. Maybe, maybe not. But let's move on. Oh, shit. I'm excited. I see smiles. The camera. There's no camera. One day there might be a camera. Year 10, if we can last that long. The Tokyo Drift. Where should we put the Tokyo Drift in Braveheart? Bros, give me some ideas.
Kev, you could go first. Let me see where
all right, well, when they're wheeling William Wallace out for torture and the people are fucking throwing the lettuce and everything at him.
Oh, that's fucked
you just
up.
play it right then and there.
That's fucked up.
Wow. Where else are you going to put it?
Holy shit.
Listen, we all know what's about to happen. It's going to be sad. We need to lighten the mood a little bit. So play Tokyo Drift right there.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I feel like...
What are you going to say? Any of the horse charges? Fuck
I
that.
have two answers.
All right.
Okay,
I have two answers. One, every time the Scottish army is charging, you could throw it into every one of those.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Or when he goes the first time into the bedchambers and kills what's his name? Not Laughlin.
The different nobles who betrayed him
yeah.
also.
So when he goes into the bedchamber, the first one,
they stab the one guy through the pillow or whatever it is.
When the second he comes in with the horse at night, and then the second he comes through,
okay, all right.
That's when it comes in, and then he has the chain and ball and chain.
So that specific one when he rides in on the horse.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the best.
Okay.
Because then when the horse jumps out the fucking window, yes, I'm all about it.
Yes, that's the better one.
How they fit that horse through everything? You think it's tough to get the rock through a window?
That's true. That's true. I'm just weighing the options here, and
because when you slow
no,
motion,
that's a better answer. My answer's crueler, but I still like it.
If you
not
ever
crueler.
see
It's just fucking. It's very Halloweeny. That's the best way I can describe that one. Weenie. It's very.
I think
Halloween-esque.
I like Brian's answer better. The horse.
The horse.
Who does he kill first?
I don't know any of the.
Let me
names.
check my notebook.
Yeah,
because I'm too poor for a computer.
I didn't write him down.
Or a tablet.
Brian didn't write down. He's disqualified. My answer is
disqualified.
It's not.
It's disqualified.
It's not Laughlin. It's one of the three. It's not Craig. It's the other one.
I don't know any fucking names that's going on. All right, I like it. Now,
I think that's the best one.
What memorabilia?
Is it Mornay?
Yes, Mornay.
Back it up.
Fumble.
Fuck it.
Fumble Ruski.
Demoted.
Fumble Liar.
It was the phone though, not the beer. We're okay.
Backing up. So this next battle, this is one of the last battles. Why is he wearing a helmet? I realized that. I kept thinking about it.
Oh, Wallace?
Yeah, Wallace. Just weird. All right. What
I mean, the Bruce is wearing because he doesn't want anyone to fucking see who he is.
What memorabilia would you take from the movie?
I think you have to take the sword.
Yep. That's my fucking. I'm taking the sword. William Wallace's sword. Which they have. Still have pieces of hair on it, I'm told.
It's literally on screen right now. Oh, no, they just cut.
What? The sword?
Oh, no, I want fucking Longshank's crown. Put the fucking chainmail helmet on top of it.
That's nice. All gold. It's pretty expensive.
That's how you know he's king, baby.
Yeah, but I want the sword.
I didn't even think of the sword when I was.
Oh, how could you not? William Wallace's sword? That's probably worth more than the crown. It's priceless.
Oh, I don't know. Those fucking English monarchs fucking spend money on shit
But
nonstop.
you know what?
They can probably trace that crown to fucking like 400 AD, probably.
Yeah, you know,
Some fucking schmuck that lived in a cave. Look what I made.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
You know why they're wearing helmets? Because, like, fuck, there's going to be arrows this time. Again, our fucking shields are 2 inches in diameter. We need more coverage up top.
Yeah, no, the sword. I'm all about the sword. I like it.
Yeah,
Amos's axe is pretty solid too, though.
Yeah, it's nice, but that fucking sword. It's
I still like the crown. I think the crown looks cool, and I'm sticking with my answer.
okay. I agree with that. Hands down, it's the sword. And there's nothing else I want. Maybe a kilt, but other than that, the fucking sword.
Look how badass that looks. Imagine walking in somewhere with that fucking chainmail thing over your face with a crown on top.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. All right. Let's wrap it up, boys. Bros, fans, you listening out there.
Not you.
Not you.
Yeah, that one person listening, not you. We're
Not
talking about
you.
everyone else.
But you.
You know who you are.
Yes, you. This is my island.
Ah, top of the morning to you.
I told you. It's my island. Final thoughts. Brian, Braveheart. Final thoughts.
God, I love this movie.
6 to midnight, I just saw it.
I think it's tough to put it as a 10. This will probably be
16.8.
like a 9.8, 9.9 for me because I don't think you really make anything a 10.
That's repeating.
But either way, this is
Passion of the Christ.
all-time favorite movie. Mel Gibson is phenomenal. Some of the best characters we've seen in this movie, like supporting actors and stuff like that. Just everything about this movie gets me amped up, fucking ready to go. I'm like, I got work tomorrow morning. I'm not ready to go to bed. I'm like, fuck, man, I'm ready to go out. Fucking ready to go. But yeah, God, I love this movie.
All right, Kev. Are you ready to go?
I will give it a 10, and I'll give it a 10 with other cinematic
That guy
masterpieces.
fucking flipped over the other guy. I fucking just saw that.
Well, that guy can be The Rock then. He
Yeah.
can fucking do a people's elbow off of that.
Right into the Spanish announce table.
Exactly. That's what the guy did. That was awesome.
So anyway, I'll give this movie a 10 along with other cinematic masterpieces we've talked about, like Kingpin. So
Well,
I think it deserves that kind of respect for another 10, another fellow 10 on the Kevin scale. So there you
okay.
go.
All right.
Another.
But no, it's definitely a great movie. I don't know what more you can really say about Braveheart. So
yeah.
I agree. 16.8 on the scale. Fantastic fucking movie. A non-firearm combat movie. Hands down, probably the best movie.
This was the mistake, you guys.
And these guys are cunts. Mm-hmm. They sold them out. Pieces of shit. All right, so yeah, we're watching one of the final battles that's going on there. I love this movie, no matter what's going on, and I love it. When it's on, gonna watch it.
So why did they show up?
Yeah, what's the
They
point?
put all those miles on the horses for nothing? They're never going to be able to get those things back in the lease now.
I can't believe those guys, like, through their head, were like, all right, we're going to betray him. But, God forbid, if he doesn't die, like, do you not think he was not going to come after you? Like, what was the thought process?
The thought process was they were going to kill Wallace probably, and they wouldn't have to worry about it.
We got plenty of gold coming our way.
Pardon, sir. Will we hit our own troops?
He sold out for less. What do you say? Mornay?
You know what that is? The chainmail helmet? That's Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade, the guy fucking protecting the Grail. He's got the same goddamn look.
That's him, huh?
But he doesn't have the crown, though.
Yeah, it's him. That's it.
The crown completes the look.
Yeah.
I used to be a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Strangely dressed for a night.
Yeah. All right. So that's it. Braveheart. 30 years next year, right, Brian?
Yes, sir.
2025.
That was episode 99.
99 episode.
I hear a niner in there.
That's a niner. That's there. All right. So oh shit.
I think we're getting a band back together for 100.
100.
Hey-oh.
100's coming out.
The Godfather should be here.
We're hoping. We have to check with the Godfather in his schedule. He's tough to get by. Hopefully Shane comes back there. Get the 5-man going on there. That's here. But
talk about Knights at the Round Table.
Oh shit. We got to find a Merlin. All right. So That's it for this episode. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Once again, always check us out on our website, wheelsbluesbros.com. Check us out on the socials. Please rate us. Let us know what you like, what you don't. We're 5 stars on Apple Podcast. All the other ones, I haven't checked lately. I'll check in a bit. And that's it. If you want to be part of the crew, let us know. Check us out. We also have the merch and all that good stuff. That's it. Cheers.